Over 100 million Americans are living with fatty liver disease. You may know it as NAFLD, now renamed MASLD. But here is the good news. You can absolutely reverse this condition. And the most powerful tool you have is your fork. Welcome to Healing Good Life. Today, you are getting the ultimate eat this, not that guide to fight fatty liver, starting right inside your kitchen. Let's dive into the foods your liver is begging for. Part 1. The liver lovers, eat this. Let us start with your green light foods. These are the foods your liver absolutely loves. You can think of this as your simple Mediterranean-style starter kit. More real food, more plants, more healthy fats. Less sugar, less junk. We will go through them one by one, and I will explain why they work and what research has found. 1. Omega-3 power. Eat more of these. First on the list is omega-3 rich fats. You find these in salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, avocado, and extra virgin olive oil. Omega-3 fats act like tiny fire extinguishers inside your body. They calm down inflammation. They help lower triglycerides. And they support the way your liver handles fat. Why does that matter for fatty liver? Because people with fatty liver almost always have higher levels of inflammation and higher levels of triglycerides in their blood. That combination pushes more fat into the liver. Several human studies have looked at omega-3 supplements in people with fatty liver disease. These studies show that omega-3 can lower liver fat on scans and reduce triglyceride levels in the blood. Some people also see improvements in their liver enzymes. You do not have to remember the science keywords. Just remember this: omega-3 fats tell your liver, stop storing so much fat, start burning more fat. A simple goal is this: aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish each week, like salmon or sardines. On the other days, you can add a small handful of walnuts. Sprinkle chia or flax seeds on your oatmeal, and use olive oil instead of butter or margarine. These small choices, repeated over and over, quietly shift your body from inflammation toward healing. 2. High-fiber heroes, oats and whole grains. Second on the list are your high-fiber heroes. These include oats, quinoa, brown rice, barley, and other whole grains. Leafy greens are also great sources of fiber. Now, why does fiber matter so much for fatty liver? It comes down to one simple thing. Fiber helps control your blood sugar, and when your blood sugar is stable, your liver does not have to turn extra sugar into fat. Here is how fiber helps. Fiber slows the speed at which food leaves your stomach. This keeps your blood sugar from spiking after a meal. When your blood sugar stays steady, your pancreas releases less insulin and your liver stores far less fat. There is also another benefit. Soluble fiber, the kind found in oats and barley, can bind to cholesterol and help remove it from your body. That means lower cholesterol and less fat being pushed into your liver. Research has shown that people who eat more whole grains have lower rates of fatty liver disease and better metabolic health overall. Several studies on oatmeal specifically found improvements in liver enzymes and reductions in triglycerides. So what does this look like in real life? It is simple. Skip the sugary breakfast cereals and flavored instant oats. Choose plain oatmeal, top it with berries, and maybe a spoon of chia or flax seeds. This gives your liver exactly what it needs: slow energy, stable blood sugar, and a lot less fat being made inside your liver. 3. Lean proteins minus clean fuel for your body. Third on our list is lean protein. Your body uses protein to repair and rebuild cells, including the cells inside your liver. Without enough protein, your liver cannot heal properly, especially if you are trying to reverse fatty liver. But here is the important part. Not all protein is the same. Some proteins come packaged with heavy saturated fat, nitrates, preservatives, and inflammatory compounds. These make your liver work harder, and they add to the fat stored inside it. This is why we focus on the cleanest sources of protein. Think about skinless chicken breast. Think about turkey. Think about tofu, beans, lentils, and eggs. These foods give your body the building blocks it needs, without overwhelming your liver with extra fat. There is solid science behind this. Research shows that diets higher in lean protein can help reduce liver fat, support weight management, and improve insulin sensitivity. All of these are major steps toward reversing fatty liver disease. Plant proteins, like beans and lentils, have an extra advantage. They are naturally high in fiber. And fiber, as we mentioned earlier, helps control blood sugar and reduces the amount of fat your liver has to process. So here is the simple takeaway. Choose lean protein most of the time. Choose grilled, baked, steamed, or air-fried options. Avoid processed meats like sausages, bacon, and deli slices. Those add far more stress to your liver than they are worth. Lean protein is clean fuel. It strengthens your body, and it gives your liver a chance to recover. 4. Leafy greens and cruciferous veggies. Fourth on the list is one of the simplest, but most powerful categories of food for your liver: dark leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables. This includes kale, spinach, arugula, broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and natural antioxidants that your liver depends on. But here is what makes them truly special. Cruciferous vegetables contain natural compounds, like sulforaphane and glucosinolates. These activate the enzymes your liver uses to break down toxins and safely remove them from your body. This is part of your liver's natural detox pathway, a process your body performs every single day. Multiple studies have shown that people who eat more cruciferous vegetables tend to have lower levels of liver fat, better insulin sensitivity, and lower inflammation markers. Even simple choices like adding broccoli or kale a few times a week can make a measurable difference in liver health. Leafy greens also offer another major benefit. They are extremely low in calories, but very high in nutrients. This means you can fill half your plate with greens and still stay in a calorie range that supports fat loss and liver repair. It is one of the easiest ways to reduce liver fat without feeling hungry. So here is the big idea. If you want your liver to cleanse, repair, and recover, these vegetables should be a daily habit. Add a handful of spinach to your eggs, a serving of broccoli with lunch, or a big mixed greens salad with dinner. This is the ultimate natural cleanse, and it costs almost nothing. Your liver loves it. 5. The daily brew coffee and green tea. And number 5 is something many people love: your daily brew coffee and green tea. Let us start with coffee. Black coffee without sugar and without flavored syrups has been shown in many studies to offer real protection for the liver. Researchers have found that people who drink 2 to 3 cups a day tend to have lower levels of liver inflammation, lower risk of liver scarring, and even lower risk of developing cirrhosis. Coffee contains natural compounds like chlorogenic acids and antioxidants that help reduce oxidative stress inside the liver. This means less damage and more healing. Now let us talk about green tea. Green tea is rich in a powerful antioxidant called EGCG. This compound supports metabolic health, reduces inflammation, and may help decrease the amount of fat stored inside your liver cells. Several human and animal studies show improvements in liver fat and liver enzymes when green tea becomes a regular habit. But here is the important note. The benefits come from plain coffee and plain green tea. Once you add sugar, syrups, whipped cream, or heavy creamers, you turn a healing drink into a sugary dessert that pushes your liver in the wrong direction. So enjoy your daily brew, a warm cup of black coffee in the morning, or a soothing cup of green tea in the afternoon. Can quietly support your liver every single day. Drink up and skip the syrups. Part 2, the danger zone, not that. Now, the red light foods, the things harming your liver right now. Cutting these 3 makes a massive difference. 1. Added sugar, the number 1 enemy. Now we step into the danger zone. Starting with the number one enemy of fatty liver, added sugar, especially fructose. Most people do not realize this. But fructose is processed differently from other sugars. Glucose can go into your muscles or be used for energy. But fructose goes straight to your liver, and when the amount is too high, your liver has no choice but to turn that fructose into fat. This is exactly how fatty liver begins. Where does most fructose come from? It comes from soda, sweetened teas, energy drinks, sports drinks, candy, pastries, and anything made with high fructose corn syrup. Research is extremely clear on this point. Studies at the University of California found that drinking just 1 to 2 sugary beverages per day significantly increases liver fat, even in people who are not overweight. Other studies show that fructose raises triglycerides more than any other type of sugar, and high triglycerides are one of the strongest predictors of developing fatty liver disease. The fix is simple, and you can start today. Replace soda with water or sparkling water. Choose fruit instead of fruit juice. And check labels for hidden sugar. It shows up in places you might not expect, like yogurt, granola bars, salad dressings, and coffee creamers. Your liver will feel the difference in just a few weeks. 2. Bad fats, fried foods, and trans fats. Number 2 in the danger zone is fried foods and trans fats. These are some of the most damaging foods for your liver, and here is why. When foods are deep fried in cheap industrial oils, like soybean oil, corn oil, or reused frying oil, those oils oxidize. Oxidized oils create inflammation throughout the body. Inside the liver, that inflammation accelerates fat buildup and makes existing liver fat much more dangerous. These oils also create harmful compounds, called advanced lipid oxidation products. When they enter your bloodstream, your liver has to filter them out, and that adds even more stress to an already overloaded organ. Trans fats are even worse. Trans fats are found in some fried fast foods, some donuts, pastries, pie crusts, margarine sticks, and certain packaged snacks. Trans fats increase belly fat, raise triglycerides, and directly promote liver scarring. Large studies have shown that diets high in fried food are strongly linked to higher rates of fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, and higher inflammation markers. The good news is that you can avoid almost all of this with one simple shift in your cooking style. Instead of deep frying, choose baking, grilling, steaming, or air frying. These methods give you the same satisfaction. Without drowning your food in inflammatory oils, your liver will feel the difference. Less inflammation, less fat stored inside your liver, and more room for healing. 3. Refined carbs, bread, pasta, pastries. And number 3 is something most people eat every single day, without realizing how much it affects their liver: refined carbohydrates. This includes white bread, white rice, regular pasta, pastries, muffins, and many breakfast foods. Here is why refined carbs are a real problem. These foods are digested extremely quickly. Your body turns them into glucose at almost the same speed as soda. That rapid spike in blood sugar forces your pancreas to release a large burst of insulin. And when insulin rises too high, your liver receives a clear message: store this extra sugar as fat. That is how more fat ends up inside your liver. So here is the simple rule: whenever you can, choose whole grain options. Whole grain bread, brown rice, quinoa, oats, and whole grain pasta. Digest more slowly. Do not spike blood sugar as fast. And give your liver a chance to rest instead of storing more fat. It is an easy swap that can make a measurable difference in your liver health. We have covered a lot today, so let us bring everything together. Fatty liver is not a life sentence. Your liver is one of the most forgiving organs in your body. It can heal, it can recover, and it can rebuild itself when you give it the right support. Remember the simple rule: go lean on protein, load up on fiber from vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, choose healthy omega-3 fats, and cut back on the 3 things doing the most damage: added sugar, fried foods, and refined carbohydrates. Every small change you make in your meals is a small step toward a healthier liver, and those small steps add up quickly. Many people see improvements in their energy, their digestion, and even their liver numbers in just a few weeks. If you found this helpful, tap the like button and subscribe for more simple and realistic ways to support your body and your health. You are not alone in this journey. We are here with you every step of the way. Thank you for watching Healing Good Life. Take good care of your liver and take good care of yourself. I will see you in the next video.